What is up, everybody? This is Josh with Reddit Viper, coming with our most recent war recap video. We faced a clan called Manado Castle. They're actually a clan we've faced twice before I was in Viper, but apparently we beat them both times before. So there's always can be a tendency, whether it's in a game like Clash or sports, to have a little bit of a letdown when it's a rematch situation and you've beat the team a couple times, but luckily we didn't have too much of that. A little bit of a slow start, but we pretty much dominated this one the whole way through, so nothing too much to worry about. A couple guys to recognize before we get started on the replays. We had just 3 of our 6-star assassins this war. Fortunately, not too many. APOC pulled out a few here. Couple of good ones there. Play, he's one of our regulars on the 6-star assassins list, and then Stillby also had a couple of solid attacks there. So good job, you guys, 6 stars. And one on the defensive side, that was APOC again. APOC they hit his base 5 times and didn't get the 3 stars. So I think it was a new base for APOC. So good job, APOC. Their team, I don't think there were any bases that we, they're number 15. We hit quite a few times. Finally got them. Not one of the replays that we're going to show, but so that was, I think, the toughest base. They're number 19. We hit them quite a few times, but I think some of those might have been the Town Hall 8s jumping up to practice. But anyway, going on the replays here. Their Town Hall 10s, we didn't get 3 stars on any of their Town Hall 10s. Actually, they're number 5. We only got 1 star. We didn't even 2-star that one, but that's because some of our Town Hall 10s dropped down just to make sure we've got the war. But they're number 4. We're gonna watch this attack. Alex had a really sweet attack. You don't see dragon attacks very often at Town Hall 10, but we're gonna kick it off with this one, which is a dragon attack. He's got 10 drags, 8 balloons, so actually a Dragaloon. But this base is just set up really well for it. It's got the one air defense up here that can easily be taken out with the Archer Queen, and then he's got Alex has those big level 7 lightning. So 2 lightning spells is going to take out 2 lightning spells each is going to take out these air defense down here. He has then this one air defense down on the bottom that he has to worry about, and actually, unfortunately, that is the one that ends up spoiling the raid. So it's a perfectly planned raid. He's going to bring in a couple of just funneling drags here, and then just spread his dragons out. They're all gonna collapse into the core here. The Inferno Towers and these 2 Expos next to the Inferno Towers, they get weakened a little bit by the lightning, but not too much actually. But yeah, I'll let it run here. It's it's a pretty straightforward dragon attack, but just sweet to see these big lightning at work on those air defense. And then those big level 5 dragons, you don't see them too often. You see them in clan castles all the time, but don't see them actually at work on a base as often. See, he's got his Archer Queen down up there, taking out that top AD, and then getting those funneling drags dropped. So they start to clear out some stuff on the outer edges there. So his balloons, they serve a pretty important purpose, actually. They help clear out the interior, these lines of defenses so that the drags can get through them quickly. And then they also, you'll see as they get into the base, they start to tank on the, see, they're going already. They start to tank a little bit on the Inferno Tower, so that protects his dragons for just a little bit of time. He also, I think, intended for them to suck up the air traps so that those don't hit the dragons. Wanted to keep his dragons alive as long as possible to get in on those Inferno Towers. So he does, it's a perfectly planned attack. He does really well with it. Those 2 haste spells go down just to help the drags move a little quicker and get in on those Inferno Towers. And then he drops his Barb King down. Drops his Barb King down there at the bottom to start clearing out the trash buildings, sucks in the fire of a couple of those archer towers, keeps that off the drags, And yeah, at the end of it, I don't know if there's anything he could have done differently to make this raid work. You see these dragons over here end up getting sucked out onto this line of trash buildings, so they don't go straight towards that AD, so that AD is able to just pick them off while they're out there. But yeah, I don't know what he could have done differently to make the raid work. Maybe something with some hogs and a heal spell down here to try to get rid of that last air defense. But what he would have had to give up to bring those, couldn't bring the haste. So I think this was a raid that I think he did it as well as he could, and just a little bit of bad luck at the end there, or it could have been 3. So, but just great raid there, Alex. Great idea on that base. So good job there. Next one up is going to be a couple of attacks actually by Max. So Max is a pretty solid player here. These are both first hits on both these bases. The first one is one of the dreaded 99% 2-stars. So everyone hates these raids where you do everything seemingly right and just don't get the 3rd star. So what he does is drops a giant here to draw out the clan castle. Clan castle comes out about here, and then he drops a poison on him, which actually we've been talking in our group chat since this raid, kind of a discussion going back and forth about whether poison is the way to go. So I'm just I'll draw it out real quick and then let it run. So he brings his golems. Actually, I think the second golem comes in over here. So creates his funnel, with a couple of whiz, and then his heroes are coming up the middle here. Everything is executed perfectly on this raid. There's not anything that I see that he did wrong. His kill squad takes out this whole section of the base. It triggers one giant bomb in the middle, I believe there, one of the spots. Takes out the enemy queen, takes out the clan castle troops, what's left after the poison, and then he just starts he drops a pretty big pack of hogs here because they have to get through all this stuff onto this expo, and then just surgical deployment around the base. So, like I said, everything is done to perfection. There's not really any mistakes that you see on this raid. It's it's just one of those that he ran out of time at the end. So, like I was saying, we're actually discussing right now in the clan chat, is poison the way to go? It does a great job. It takes out the balloon and the wizard and takes the dragon down to half health. So by the time it gets down here onto his kill squad, you don't have to worry about it, tanking your tanking your golems for super long. It gets taken out pretty quickly here on the kill squad. But it wasted 25, I think, seconds of this raid were spent just sitting waiting for the poison to work on the clan castle troops. So that's valuable time. When you see what happens at the end of this raid, that's a lot of valuable time that was spent there. That ends up being the difference in that 1%. So you see his kill squad's going to work here, doing everything it's supposed to, taking out the right buildings. Yeah, so you got the one giant bomb in this compartment right here, and then I think there's the second one triggered right there. So gets great value for his kill squad. Gonna get those wizard towers. Sorry, I'll drag this up a bit here. It perfectly placed heal spell. All 3 of his heal spells were placed really nicely. He gets this second heal spell down right after this giant bomb triggers, so doesn't give that wizard tower time to go tee off on any of his hogs. And you'll see he's at the end of this, once every defense is down, he's got plenty of hogs left. He dropped his 2 cleanup wizards over here really early, and then dropped a cleanup whiz up top here. So does all the right things on this raid. See here, all the defenses are going to be down, and he's going to take down the Barb King and the Town Hall. Everything seemingly going right. The one thing what happens is these wizards up here are going to travel all around here, and nothing is going to get to this storage, the Dark Elixir storage. And so everything gets cleaned up. The hogs and wizards all working their ways around here, and then his hogs are going to start traveling over there, and boom, the clock runs out. So it's just one of those things that he did everything right. It was a perfect GoHo attack. Just, ran out of time at the end there, which is super frustrating. It's one of those things that you look back and think, oh, should I have used the poison on the clan castle or not? And I don't know what the right answer is. You get a lot more value out of your kill squad if that clan castle dragon and balloon are down. But luckily Alex has another attack here, which was a 3-star. That we'll watch. This was also a first attack on this base, so hit his lateral here, and just a perfect GoLaLoon on this one. So draw it out here. He comes in his kill squad, a couple of golems. He's got a max golem in the clan castle, some funneling whiz, and his heroes. He gets so this base, if you look at the base design, he knows if he does his kill squad right, he's going to get archer tower, wizard tower, and both these air defense, and he ends up getting this expo, I believe, as well, and of course the enemy queen. So just great coverage with his kill squad, and then and the CC. He's going to draw the CC out. It's going to come down here, and he's going to rage his kill squad to kill off that CC. So perfect base setup. He clears this huge portion of base, and all that's left is these couple of. He's got 3 lava hounds to tank on these couple of air defense. This archer tower, wizard tower. Both these archer towers and wizard tower are going to be focused on his lava hounds while his loons go to work. So just perfectly planned and perfectly executed. You'll see he gets a 3-star. There are Teslas. There's 4 cord Teslas, so they're gonna do some work, but his lava hounds survive plenty long enough, and he gets the job done. So he's going to come in. Actually, you'll see one of his lava hounds travels all the way across here to get to that air defense, his first lava hound, and then the second one comes in from the side here. And he does that, to suck up any traps that are out there, as well as to draw the fire from these archer towers and this wizard tower, which I don't think goes down. So yeah, perfectly executed kill squad, getting so much value. So here's the other option, as opposed to using a poison spell on the CC, is to use a rage on your kill squad, and just have them take out the clan castle. So on this base, Alex makes the right choice, and so he's just deploying his balloon surgically. His queen does help out over there. She takes out that one archer tower. But yeah, it's pretty much just gravy from here. Deploying his balloon surgically. He's still got the one lava hound alive. That lava hound is actually going to be really helpful because it takes some of the fire from the cord Teslas as the balloons clear out the rest of the defenses. That hound is going to come in handy there. So yeah, it's tanking on those. Both the Teslas are hitting that lava hound, so his balloons are able to stay up for that little bit extra time to get in there and take it out. You see his pups from his other hounds are already doing cleanup. His queen's still alive. So just a really solid attack by Max. Getting I know that 99%er was pretty frustrating, but got the 3 on this one. So good job, Max. That is it for that one. All right, next attack is it's a Max attack, not done by Max, but it's done by Smash, one of our co's here in the clan. So a Max attack, if you don't know what it is, it's basically you're using 4 earthquake spells. See the 4 earthquake spells here. You're using a heal and a rage, all on your kill squad. So you're using a huge portion of all your spells on your kill squad, and the goal is to take out a huge portion of your base with your kill squad. So you'll see what Smash does is he drops his earthquake spells right in here, and he's going to take out this archer tower, this wizard tower. These are going to get taken out. There's a Tesla here that gets taken out. Both these air defense, this expo, this wizard tower, the enemy queen, I don't think these get taken down. Actually, I take that back. They do, only because Smash's queen takes a walk. So the plan, I'm sure, I didn't talk to Smash about it, but I'm sure the plan was for his archer queen to go in here and help out taking out these, these interior air defense specifically. But you'll see she doesn't participate. She decides to take a walk, take a cruise around the base, which actually works out because his Barbarian King gets to this air defense. So this one goes down early, and then the Barb King gets to that one. So it ends up working out for Smash, but I don't think he planned on his queen taking a walk, and she actually helps out on these buildings over here. So let it run here, and then once that part is done, once the CC is down, those couple air defense are down, then he's bringing a LaLoon from the top up here. So we'll let it run, keep an eye on this kill squad, see all the work that it does, and then we'll see the LaLoon part. So I don't think I'm almost 100% certain that it wasn't intentional. The way his queen goes. I don't think Smash. I'm certain that he wanted her to go into the base, but she ends up after this archer tower goes down. She heads off to the east side here. So that I honestly, when I was watching the attack, I thought that was going to be disaster because I didn't think the kill squad was going to get to this air defense here. But luckily there was a lava hound in the CC. I think if there was a dragon in the CC, it might have been disastrous. But this was a cleanup attack, so Smash did know that there was a hound. He knew that wasn't going to cause any trouble for him. But so he's got his hounds coming down. So that whole section of base is done, and now he's just got one hound for each air defense and no spells. So hopefully the hounds tank long enough for the balloons to get in there, and luckily they do. He did save his poison, which you'll see. He drops his poison up here on all these air skellies, which is helpful. They go down really quick under that poison, and yeah, his loons just wreck the rest of this base. So really, just a super smooth, clean attack. Plenty of time for his pups and his remaining balloons to do the cleanup. I'll just fast forward the cleanup here, and yeah, that's it. His queen is still up. She goes down to the enemy king there, but that's it. Pretty smooth attack there by Smash. So he's getting pretty good at that max attack. So good job, Smash. All right, next one up is we're going to look at Woody on number 7. So Woody's our number 15. He jumped all the way up and hit number 7. Really, really nice attack here. Woody runs a GoHo. And the thing we want to pay attention to on this one is the hog pathing. So when you look at this base, this was a cleanup attack, so Woody knew where the bombs were. He knew that there are double giant bombs here, double giant bombs here. So what he's going to do is he's going to bring his kill squad in from the bottom, Golem, kill squad, and then jump right here, jump it all into the core. So he knows the Expos are going to be tanking on his kill squad. He's going to get the CC, get both heroes out of there with his kill squad. And what he does is he does a 2-finger drop on his hogs here and here. So he knows his hogs are going to come in, they're going to hit this archer tower, both packs are going to go on this mortar, but then they're going to split again. One pack out this way, one pack out this way, and move over to the cannons. So hit the cannons, and then they're going to break off. I think what he expected is that they would break off to these air defense, and that they would trigger one bomb at a time. But what happens is this pack, it works out right. They trigger the one giant bomb, and then they jump right over here, and because the Expos are already down, the next I don't know if they're down or not, but the next closest defenses are these, and so that side works out okay. He just triggers the one giant bomb. This side, both giant bombs trigger, and so he makes some bacon. But luckily, the rest of his raid went well enough that he has some hogs clear through all the defenses over here and survive to come over and take the remaining defenses out. So we'll let it run here. A well-planned attack. The giant bombs, sometimes you plan the pathing right, and things just don't work out exactly according to plan. But luckily, the one side did work out the way he expected it to, and so enough of his hogs survived, and he dropped his heels in the perfect spot, and so the attack, even though it didn't go perfectly to plan, it went well enough that he made it through. A lot of these guys had lava hounds in the clan castle. I don't know what my opinion on that is. I know some guys like them. My feeling is it's not worth it for once you know that there's a hound in there. Sorry, I'll move this up so you can see the hogs. Once you know there's a hound in there, it's really easy to do. You just don't do anything basically. You just leave it alone because they don't really do a whole lot. So see here that the hogs just path right around that other giant bomb. But yeah, they make some bacon up here. So yeah, he has enough hogs left over here though that gets through it, and you'll see these hogs all die off over here. But luckily he has this pack that come all the way across. He's got his wizards, and I don't remember if his witch survived or if those skellies his witch is hanging out down here, still doing some work. So gets that last cannon down, and he's got plenty to clean up since he had the witch and the army. I think he might have had 2 witches. I don't remember. But yeah, just clean up from here. But so, a really good attack, worked out. Not exactly the way he planned it, but it did work out in the end. So good attack by Woody, good solid GoHo. That last bomb does the trigger there when that hog goes over it, but had plenty of time on this one. So that is it. So all in all, good war. Some decent takeaways and things to think about for future wars, but Reddit Viper keeps on rolling. So good job, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.